What's up guys, Scott here from Icon Vehicle Dynamics again, and we're here to proudly introduce to you our all-new bolt-on skid plate system for the 2025 6th-gen Toyota 4Runner. Depending on what submodel of your 4Runner you have, you may or may not have a very adequate skid plate system from the factory. For example, this TRD Sport comes with a fairly flimsy plastic, felt-coated splash guard at best. So that's gonna get very much destroyed when we start dragging across the rock, so we wanted to put something more robust on the underside of this chassis. So these are 3/16 5052 plate aluminum that's CNC laser cut and brake formed to make for a seamless install. This skid plate system is completely bolt-on, no drilling required, and also includes all the hardware along with these tapered countersunk washers here to allow the bolt heads to slide right over the obstacles without damaging them much more smoothly than a hex head bolt and keep you from hanging up on the trail. This system can be installed as a whole with all three pieces together, or you can piecemeal together depending on your needs. Up front, we have the front skid plate, which protects the underside of the radiator all the way back to the back of the engine here. And then from there, we have the transmission skid plate that bolts in place to allow for a nice, smooth, continuous surface that covers the transmission all the way back to the rear cross member. And up front, this is an optional piece as well. This is the front bumper fascia, which basically allows the front skid plate to tie into your factory plastic bumper to keep that guy from flopping around in the wind at high speed. And it also makes for a more complete installed look, eliminating the gap under the factory bumper. And it also helps keep debris from ending up in your radiator, so it's a threefold improvement over not having anything there. The front skid plate features laser cut vent holes to allow more airflow into your engine bay. Then on the back side of the front skid plate and the front side of the transmission skid plate, we feature drain holes to allow mud and water and anything else that may build up on top of the skid plate to drain out and keep from just building up excess weight on the underside of your vehicle. These will be available very shortly along with all of the other awesome suspension components we've got coming for the new 6th-gen 4Runner.